Hey there, Squeeze Mobi community, and welcome. How are you guys doing today? So, Gian here, and we are coming to you live. All right, so with me, guys, in the background is the whole Squeeze Mobi crew. So, before we start it up, I just want to know Let me know. Let me know in the chat box where you guys from. Hey, Kathy. All right, Kathy's here. Let me know who's here and where you guys from, so I can greet you out. David, all good from Boston. All right, friends from Phoenix, Arizona. Awesome, awesome. All right, Palm Springs, California. Mark, Jason, Houston. All right, Johan is here. He's from Ohio. All right, what about the rest, guys? Bobby, Claudia, Cornelia. All right, and Michael is from the UK. So we got, all over the world here. So we got people from the US, from the UK. All right, what about, John, Johan? Cool, awesome, guys. Fantastic, fantastic. All right, so today we are going to be talking about how you can generate up to $10,000 in business, all right, with QR codes. So are you guys excited? All right, are you guys excited? Let me know in the chat box if you are excited. Give me a yes in the chat box. Give me a hell yeah or whatever in the chat box if you're excited. All right, yes, of course. All right, see. Ready, ready, ready. Awesome. All right, seeing tons of yeses coming in. And so you guys are excited. So today we are going to talk about, all right, an entirely brand new way of engaging your local clients' customers. We're going to talk about, bringing prospecting for your clients to a whole new level. All right, you get that, guys? So before we really get into it, I like you guys, to drop everything that you're doing. Close down your Facebook, put down your mobile phones, or just put it in silent mode. Just make sure there's no distractions, because what we are going to show you today, is very important that you don't want to miss any part of it. All right, is that clear? All right, so take down notes if you have to. So do I have your commitment to listen to today's call and take down as much notes as possible. All right, let me know in the chat box if I have your commitment, if you're committed to listen on this call and really absorb all that me and our special guest is about to say today. All right, cool, fantastic, fantastic. All right, so let's get to it, guys. So today, all right, we're going to show you something that will allow your business to get that passive revenue, and we're going to show you something that's going to really change the way you do prospecting. And we're going to introduce to you, QR codes and how to do prospecting with this, new mobile technology. So let me introduce to you guys a good friend of ours who has developed this revolutionary and powerful system that's going to make your life very easy, and not just yours, but also your clients. So it's so simple. At the end of this training session, you would think, why no one has ever thought of this kind of system before. All right, does that sound cool? Or let me know, guys, if that sounds cool. Sounds awesome. Cool. All right. Seeing lots of yeses now. Cool. All right. So please give a very, very warm welcome, all right, to our special guest today, and master of prospecting. So please give a very warm welcome to Jack Scanlan. Take it away, Jack.
Thank you, John. How's everybody doing today? This is Jack Scanlan, and I'm excited to be here, guys. That was an awesome intro, John. Thank you very much, guys, for being here. I am super excited to share with you what I have today, and like John said, I've been a friend of Squeeze Mobi for quite a while. We've done a lot together over the last 2 years, and I know these guys well, and we're in the same market, and so I'm really pleased to be here on the call with you guys today and show you what I've been up to in the mobile space and in the local space over the last 18 months and what we've been working on. And so What we're going to be talking about today is this, and as you can see right here in big red letters, how to create a $10,000 a month revenue stream in your mobile/local business. And so that's what we're going to be talking about. I have some amazing things that I want to show you, and I have some strategies and things that, as John said as well, not a lot of people are talking about, and so I'm really excited to show this to you guys. So before I dive into it, let me just get a yes in the chat box. Make sure you guys can hear me all right, and then we will jump right into it. Can everybody hear me all right? Yes, yes, yes. Awesome, awesome. Good stuff, guys. Let's get into it. All right, so like I said, we're going to be covering how to create a $10,000 per month recurring revenue in your business. The key word there is recurring revenue in your business. Working only a few minutes with each client that you come in contact with. Working only a couple of minutes with each client that you come in contact with, right? And this is stuff that comes out of nearly 2 years of blood, sweat, and tears from my own local business. And, can I get an amen in the chat box, right? Those of you who are in local marketing, you know what I mean by tears, right? So, I had a goal for myself. I wanted a certain type of business, and I wanted to create a certain lifestyle for myself. And what you're about to learn on this call is the fulfillment of that goal in my own personal life and in my own personal business. And to my knowledge, guys, no one else in our space is teaching this stuff right now. So I'm really excited to show you what we've been working on and how it's going to impact your business. So, as John said, take notes, guys. So go ahead and put down everything else you're doing right now. Pay attention. This is stuff that's going to help you generate a recurring revenue in your business so it's worth the hour of your time distraction-free. Trust me. And here's my guarantee to you. I'm going to show you exactly how to create a passive revenue in your business working just a few hours per week without any of the traditional, boring prospecting methods that are out there, all the ones that you guys are all familiar with, right? Cold calling, cold emailing, all that stuff, right? Give me 60 minutes. I will leave nothing to chance. All right, that's my guarantee to you guys. How's that sound? Awesome, awesome. All right, well, first, let's take a step back. Let's backtrack a little bit here. Who am I? What business do I have being on this call, talking about local marketing with you guys today, and who am I? What am I all about? Well, a few pictures over here on the right-hand side. There are two main reasons why I do this business, and the first one is my family. And you can see right here on the left-hand side, this is a picture of my wife and I, Emily. This is us hiking in Rocky Mountain National Park. This is our 3.5-month-old son right here. There's a couple of pictures here. His name's Jack as well, so Jack Jr. So he's a huge blessing in our life, and we are super excited to have him. And it really changed my perspective and changed my outlook on my business and made me want to work even harder and create these passive recurring revenue streams so I could spend time with my family. So family's number one. But the second reason I'm in this business, the second reason I work so hard and do what I'm doing is freedom. So I have a couple pictures here. This is us in Cozumel on a cruise last year. We went on a marketers cruise with a ton of other marketers, just had fun, hung out, let our hair down for a few days and chilled. Here's a picture of us down here in the Caribbean. It was, I think, Grand Turk or Grand Cayman. We went to a bunch of different islands last year over the course of the year. We traveled all over the world. This is us in Canada at Niagara Falls. And so what this lifestyle allows me to do is spend time with my family and gives me the freedom, to do what I want, to travel, to spend time with my son, to spend time with my friends. And that's why I'm in this business. That's why I got into this business, right? So I've been able to generate a 6-figure business in the local space and in the mobile space, basically working my tail off. So let's talk about my credentials a little bit. I'm a dad, obviously. I just told you that. I'm a husband. But beyond that, I'm a strategic thinker. I like to think about how to make things easier on myself. And I'm a creator. I like to come up with new ideas. I like to create things, and that is one of the fun, exciting things about this business for me. I love what I do. I absolutely love that I get to generate things out of thin air and share them with people like you guys. And so, that's a little bit about me, and that is a little about my business. But most importantly, guys, I really do care about you. I want you to be able to succeed. I want you to be able to get out of your job. I want you to generate the kind of revenue that I've been able to generate over the last 2 years, and I'll tell you a little bit about my story here in a second. But Because of this today, I'm going to share with you some things that make me a lot of money. So how does that sound to everybody? Awesome, awesome. So I want to start off by asking you all a question, and please be honest with me here, all right? Please be honest with me. Do all the traditional offline marketing methods, and I'm talking about SEO, reputation management, social media, etc., all the things you guys have heard of over the last 2 years, right? Do those things scare you away from local marketing because of the amount of work involved? And I want to see some show of hands in the chat box here. Do those things scare you away from local marketing because of the amount of work involved? Yes, Rima says yes. Friend says yes. Who else? Okay, John says yes. Patricia says yes. Terry, yes. Okay, so quite a few yeses, right? Steve says yes. Okay. Thank you guys for being honest. And exactly, Rick says becomes a job, and that's absolutely right. So here's another question. Is the reason you haven't built a six-figure local marketing business that you hate all the prospecting methods that are out there right now? Cold calling, cold emailing, call blast, LinkedIn, yada yada, down on the line. You know, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Is the reason you have not built a six-figure local marketing business yet is because you hate the prospecting methods that are out there right now? Steve says partly. Rima says yes, 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 lots of different yeses. People are saying, you know, it's hard work. That's absolutely right. Here's the deal. I know you guys are all smart people. You want to build a successful, sustainable business and be able to quit your day job and do this full time. Am I right? Okay, right? So if that's the case, you know, why haven't you yet? Why haven't you done that yet? Well, I'm going to give you the real answer right here. I'm going to give you the actual real legitimate answer here. Because it's freaking hard work. Okay? It's freaking hard work. Any of you guys who have a successful local business, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's hard work. There's a lot involved. There's lots of steps. You have to do prospecting, all these sorts of things that you don't enjoy, right? And I'll bet you that no other local marketing expert has had the courage to tell you that before. Am I right? You know, not to downplay anybody else, but, you know, people talk about their prospecting methods and things. One of the things they leave out is that it's a lot of work and it takes a lot of time to implement those things. All right? So, you know, I know that that's one of the main reasons a lot of people don't get started in this business. Okay, so what the heck can we do about it? All right? What can we do about that situation, and what can you do to change this in your life and your business? So I was able to do all of these things through a lot of hard work. 2 years ago, I was working at an insurance company as an office administrator. I absolutely hated my job. Show of hands in the chat box. Anybody else relate to that situation? Working as an insurance admin, I hated my job. I would come home, eat a quick dinner, spend 3 to 4 hours every night getting my business off the ground, right? It wasn't easy, but I put in the hard work necessary to make it happen. So I would go to this job. I'd be miserable in the morning. I would drag my feet, walk to the train station, ride the train downtown. It was an hour and 15-minute commute each way. I absolutely hated it. I'd come home, you know, I'd be all, you know, bent out of shape because I had to spend the day at this office downtown. And you know, but the thing was, I was passionate about my business. I wanted this to succeed. I saw all these other guys doing it, so I was like, how the heck can I make this happen, right? So I'd come home, you know, sit at the computer for 3 to 4 hours and just grind. That's exactly what I would do. I mean, that's what it took to build the business that I've built. But guess what? After about a year of selling all the traditional offline services, I started to get really burnt out. Anybody else relate? All right, cool. I'm seeing a lot of yeses, right? Don't get me wrong. I was making great money, but the time and effort I was spending on this was not worth it at all. Okay? So basically, you know, I got into this business to build the lifestyle I wanted, not trade one job for another. And somebody up there, or I think it was Rick, said it becomes a job. I didn't want to just trade one job for another. I wanted to build a lifestyle. I wanted to spend time with my family and my friends and have freedom to do what I wanted. So I started thinking about what I could do differently to build a better business and kind of get out of that trap. All right, and here are the 2 criteria that I set for myself. I want to build a marketing system that can be set up in a few minutes, right? I don't want to do all this traditional stuff like SEO. You know, it takes months and months of building backlinks and monitor the rankings, only to have Google come and slap you down with the panda or the penguin or whatever else is out there right now, right? You spend months and months and months doing this stuff, and then something changes, right? I didn't want to build my business on something like that that took hours to implement. You know, same with reputation management, right? You have to constantly monitor the rankings or the reviews and the ratings and all those things. You constantly need to make changes. I did that. I've done that for 2 years. I didn't want to do that, right? I didn't want to keep doing that stuff. I wanted something that could be set up in just a few minutes because I want to build this lifestyle business and spend time with my family and friends. Okay, the second criteria that I set for myself was I want something that pays me monthly with very little management involved. Okay, something that pays me monthly with very little management involved. Again, all these other things, SEO, reputation management, on down the line, right? You're constantly tweaking and managing, and you're constantly hands-on with those things because they take so much work and effort. I didn't want to do that. I wanted something that I could set up in minutes and something that paid me monthly, okay? But I ran into a problem trying to accomplish those two goals. Something like this didn't exist yet, right? Anybody else seen a system like that before? Something like this didn't exist yet. I had not seen something like this, right? So I knew that I was going to have to create it. Now, I've been in the mobile space for a long time. This is the fastest growing market on the planet. Nothing else compares to mobile right now. So I knew that there had to be an opportunity there that would allow me to create my dream business, right? There had to be something with mobile because I'd spent time in there. It's absolutely exploding right now, right? Everybody's on their smartphone. Probably most of you on this call have your smartphone within arm's length of you right now, right? Am I right? Yeah, I see a few yeses in there. Okay, so long story short, I teamed up with my partner, Mike Artime, who was on a similar mission in the software space. We ended up building a really sweet software platform that accomplishes both of these goals that I set for myself, all right? This software is called MobiCatch. It's been 2 years in the making, and we're finally revealing it here today. All right, and this software makes it super easy for me to close clients without all the regular prospecting methods that I absolutely hate and that we just went over. And it allows me to build a recurring revenue fast that has an incredible retention rate because once I get a client signed up, they don't want to cancel because of the results I'm getting for them, right? So another question for you, and John already touched on this a little bit, but who knows what QR codes are, right? Might be an obvious question, but who knows what a QR code is? Yes, I do. Remus says, sure do, I do. Kathy says, Patricia says, yes. Okay, so a lot of people know what it is. Rajesh says, I know everything about them. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so a lot of guys know what, a lot of people on the call know what QR codes are. Great. All right, some people don't. So let me just tell you what they are real quickly. Most people think a QR code is just some weird icon that's popping up all over the place, right? You can see them all over the grocery store on coffee packages or on, kids' clothes. We were just at Toys R Us the other day, with shopping for my son, and there's QR codes all over the tags and stickers and everywhere, right? They're popping up all over the place. But most people don't have any idea how powerful that they can be, for their business, right? So QR is short for Quick Response Code. And the reason they're so powerful is that you can direct someone anywhere you want after they scan the code. Okay? All right, so Mike and I started thinking, right? How can we use this for local businesses and help them generate more customers? Right? I was already creating a ton of mobile websites for my local clients. I've been doing that for a long time. So logically, that's the first place that I started, right? So I would build, set up a QR code using a simple plugin and drive Facebook traffic to the QR code to get people driven over to the mobile website. I know a lot of you guys on this call build mobile websites as well. That's kind of the first place I started. I would drive some traffic, whether it be, and it had to be desktop traffic, obviously, Facebook and Twitter desktop traffic, because they had to scan the QR code with their phone. So I'd use this simple plugin, drive traffic to this, whatever market that I was in, and send people to the business owner's website and either get them to opt in or call the business owner, etc., right? But this was only scratching the surface, right? There's so much more that you can do. So I came up with this theory. If I can use a QR code to send someone anywhere I want, why couldn't I use that to close deals, right? Okay, so great, I had a theory. Now I had to prove that this was actually going to work, all right? So you guys want to see what I did? Here is exactly what I did. It's called the bait and close method, okay? So we all know that the fastest way to earn a business owner's trust is to give them something of value first, right? Right? That's like one of the rules of marketing, right? Give them something of value first. It's so much easier to close the deal. So I applied this principle with MobiCatch, and here's what I did. And if you're taking notes, write this down because you can use this right now in your own marketing business. I used Facebook ads to generate a couple of sign-ups for a local chiropractor. Then I walked in, showed them these results, and closed the deal. Over on the right-hand side, you see my buddy. This is Steve. He owns a local chiropractor, office here in my local area. And on the table there, you see our little QR code. And you guys actually get access to that flyer. But if you squint a little bit, it says get an exam and adjustment for just $20. And there's our QR code right there on the flyer, right? So I basically used the bait and close method, exactly what I just told you, to walk in and close this deal. So let me explain that a little bit further, right? I used Facebook ads. I took that QR code that you see right there on that flyer, and I made a Facebook ad out of it. And let me jump over to Canva really quickly, okay? And those of you who don't know, how many of you have ever used this site Canva, C-A-N-V-A? C-A-N-V-A. Let me just type it in the chat box for you right now. Canva.com. And I'll send to all. Go check that site out. If you struggle with graphics or any of those things, this site saved my life. I can create any types of graphics that I want to in 5 minutes. Throw them up very, very, very easy. Cool. So I created an ad that looks just like this one right here. You guys can see this one right here that says scan for local listings in the Denver area. Here, I'll go ahead and click on it and open it up and make it bigger. Scan for local listings in the Denver area, right? And there's our QR code right there. And so this was, this right here is a real estate ad, right, for a realtor. But for the chiropractor, it said something very similar, just get a $20 exam and adjustment, scan the QR code here, right? So then I used Facebook ads, and I used very, very simple targeting, right? I targeted people, and this is another secret. You want to write this down because this works every time with these types of advertisements for local businesses. Where are one or two places where everyone goes to find a deal from a local business? Anybody know? Okay, well, I'll tell you. Groupon and Living Social, right? Groupon and Living Social. So in your targeting, in your interest targeting in your Facebook ads, target people who like Groupon and Living Social and send them to that advertisement because you know they already are interested in deals from local businesses, right? They already want great deals on restaurants, great deals on massages, great deals on whatever the case may be. So if you target them, you know you're going to get a lot of scans on your code and get a lot of sign-ups for the local business owner, right? And so you just want to keep your message generic, especially when you're using the bait and close method. You don't want to do anything necessarily specific for the deal that you use when you walk in. You just want to have something generic like, want a free massage or want to get great deals on restaurants in the local area, something like that. Want to see, just like I showed you in Canva, want to get local listings in your local area, right? Something generic like that. You get a bunch of sign-ups, and when I say a bunch of sign-ups, I'm talking run $5 a budget, right, on Facebook. Use a $5 budget, get 5 to 10 people to scan the code, and then you have proof, and you've already created customers for the business owner when you walk in. So you walk in, you say, hey, how's it going? My name's Jack. Let's see. I think I have it listed down exactly what I say down here in a second. But I basically just say, hey, my name's Jack. I work with a startup company called MobiCatch. We're looking for businesses here in the local area that want to try us out for free for a couple weeks. Listen, I already created you an account, and I've already got some customers that are interested in your business and interested in buying from you. Is that something of interest to you? Well, when you say that and you already say, hey, I've already got some customers for you, they flip out, right? Nobody does stuff for local businesses for free, and so you've already got their attention, right? I've done this a ton of times. It works like crazy. You get them super excited by signing up some customers that are already interested in their business, and like I said, guys, You can go put this into practice right now in your business. It's called the bait and close method. And a bunch of people here in the chat box said, offer something of value first, right? Results in advance, Rick says. Absolutely, right? So I walk in, provide immediate value, offer them a trial, and walk out with the deal. This is the easiest way that I've ever closed a local client. And the best part is that I can, this can easily be outsourced. I just train a salesperson how to do the exact same thing that I just told you, and I actually have somebody that goes and does that for me, right? So I train a salesperson to go and take care of this for me, right? So once you do this 5 or 10 times and you get the hang of it, hire somebody else to take care of the entire process for you and just outsource it and sit back and build up your recurring revenue, right? Very, very easy way to go about this, right? So that's the bait and close method, but listen, I know a lot of you or some of you are probably thinking this, and that's fine. I don't want to walk in to local businesses and make money, right? How many people are saying that right now? I don't want to walk into local businesses and make money. All right, I get a couple yeses here, and that's fair. I totally understand, right? We're talking about building a lifestyle business here, so I get it. So let me show you guys another way to go about this, right? So here's just one Facebook message that I got. This was back on August 26th. This guy's a personal trainer. I ran some Facebook ads. I'm about to show you exactly how to do this in your business, but this guy says, I'm interested. He's wanting to know more about it. I get several of these messages every day, and I close people off of Facebook without doing anything, without leaving my house, without leaving in front of my computer, without walking into a local business, without basically doing anything, right? I set up my funnel, and I'm good to go, and I generate these messages all day long, right? So I'm going to show you the exact process. We're going to go into Facebook. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do this in your business. All right, so here's the process. I set up a simple ad campaign on Facebook targeting local business owners, and I'm going to show you the exact targeting that I use. I put them through my funnel, and I close deals. It's really that simple, right? My targeting's on point. I put them through my proven funnel, and I close deals, right? I don't overcomplicate it any more than that. Okay, so let's jump over to Facebook. I will show you guys exactly how to do this, right? Everybody see my screen okay? Everybody see my screen all right? All right, good, good, good. Okay, cool. So I'm inside my Facebook account here, and this is one of my campaigns that I have set up for MobiCatch. And you can see these top 4 ads right here targeting restaurants. Now you can do this for lots of different markets, but restaurants are one of the easiest to go after in the beginning. So let's just go over that for now, right? These are 4 ads targeting restaurant owners. Let me click on this one ad. As you can see, I have a 1.987% click-through rate, right? So my targeting's obviously on point because I have an almost 2% click-through rate, right? I'm doing really, really good with this ad. Here's the ad. It says, let us grow your restaurant for you for the next 30 days practically for free. No strings attached. We will do all the work, and you can decide if you want to continue. We've come up with something really, really unique that we know you'll love, right? So really, really compelling message that I just did right there, right? So very, very powerful. What business owner is going to say no when you tell them you're going to do something for free for them for 30 days, right? No business owner is going to say no to that. So And I'll explain to you how we go about this here in a second. It's actually a 1-cent trial that I send them to, and that's why I say in the ad, practically for free. They pay me 1 penny. I do all the work for them for 30 days, setting up their MobiCatch campaign, sending out coupons, sending out their surveys, all that different stuff, which I'm going to show you guys here in a second. I'm going to show you everything that I do. But that's how I get them hooked in, right? I say, let us do this for you for free for 30 days. And then the image is just something simple, eye-catching, guy and a girl having dinner. It says, increase restaurant revenue by 45%. We will grow your restaurant for you. Let us do all the work for you and see just how much more revenue we can add to your bottom line. Okay, awesome. So feel free to copy that ad text, duplicate the same thing, whatever. But the most important part about this whole piece right here is this targeting section right over here to the right, right? The ad is important. It obviously gets their attention. But if you don't have your targeting correct and you don't have your targeting in place, you're going to lose a lot of money with your Facebook ads. And here is something that nobody's really doing with Facebook ads. This is how you can target local business owners that you know for a fact are actually local business owners, right? Check out what I'm doing right here. It says job title. Can you guys see that? Job title. I'm targeting chief executive officers, owners, owner-operators, owners, owner-president, owner-manager, owner-managing director, or owner-partner. Okay? So I know the people I'm targeting are owners of something, right? Owners of something. But I want to target restaurant owners for this ad, right? So my interests is the National Restaurant Association, right? National Restaurant Association. We can make a pretty strong correlation there that if somebody likes the National Restaurant Association on Facebook and their job title is Chief Executive Officer, Owner, Owner-Operator, etc., that they're most likely an owner of a restaurant, right? You guys with me so far, right? So they like the National Restaurant Association and their job title has some sort of owner in it, right? Okay, well let's go inside here and let me show you guys exactly what we can do here, right? This is the kind of targeting you can do on Facebook. Nobody's talking about this stuff. Nobody knows really that you can target these business owners and drill down and really kick some butt with your local marketing campaigns, right? So, you know, here we go. We have United States, 25 and older. I'm targeting men and women. And then down here, it says job titles. And to get to this job titles section, you click on this more demographics tab right here. And you click on the work tab here, and you click on job titles, right? And there's something else I want to show you as well in just a second, but let's go over this one first, right? So then in job titles it says you can just add a role. So let's, we could do CEO, CEO founder, owner, CEO owner, founder and CEO. Basically, sky's the limit, whatever you guys can think of. Right here, you just kind of want to use your brain, right? Who would own a business? What kind of thing would they put on their Facebook profile that would tell somebody else that they own a business, right? And so owner's a good place to start, CEO is a good place to start, all those sorts of things, right? So I picked these 7 or 8 targetings right here, owner, chief executive officer, etc., right? And then down here again, for my interest targeting, I did National Restaurant Association. And so you can do this, like I said, for lots of different markets. Let me show you exactly what I mean, right? So if you wanted to do let's go to Google real quickly. How I find this information is, right, let's say that I wanted to target dentists, okay? Let's say dentist was the niche I wanted to go after. National Dental Association, okay? So I just make sure what's the name that they go by. I know there's some sort of dental association out there. What's the exact name that they go by? National Dental Association. And then I come over here. Let's see if this one... National Dental Association, right? So I start typing in National Dental, and there it is, National Dental Association, right? So I know that if I targeted the National Dental Association and I did these job titles, owner, owner-operator, and for dentist it might be different. Maybe you put doctor, right? Maybe you put doctor as job role, right? So that if they're the doctor and they like the National Dental Association, well then you can be pretty sure that you're targeting the doctor or the owner or the guy, the dentist, the main guy of that dental practice, right? That's the guy you want to be putting your advertisement in front of. He's the decision maker, right? Okay, so we can take this one step further, right? So use that, guys. You can use that in your business right now, right? Find an association that you want to go after, an association, whether it be National Association of Realtors. I'm giving you a golden nugget right here. So Realtors is another huge one for MobiCatch and for local marketing in general, because you can take the QR codes, you can put them on the real estate sign, you can put them at the open houses so that people can scan the codes there, and then the realtor builds up a big list of people in their local area that they know for a fact are interested in buying a home, right? How powerful is that? These leads are not small, tiny little, restaurant leads. These are $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 commissions for that realtor, right? This is huge for them, right? Land one real estate agent, right, or several real estate agents. If you want to build a 7-figure local marketing business, go after real estate agents. Another one you can build a 7-figure business with right now, auto dealerships, okay? Let me tell you how to use this, right? Auto dealerships. Let's say you sign up an auto dealership in your local area using this targeting that I just showed you, right? You get a bunch of people, whether you put the QR code in their showroom or on the cars, whatever the case may be. Again, these are $5,000, $10,000 commissions for that salesperson or for that business every single time they sell a car. So they'll start to build up this list, and you can charge a premium for generating these leads, right? So realtors, auto dealers, restaurants, cafes, coffee shops, hair salons, nail salons. I mean, the sky's really the limit here, guys, and you can really drill down and target a lot of people if you find the associations to go after. So use your brain a little bit, use Google a little bit, and you'll be able to drill down. Okay, so I told you there's one other thing that we can do here. So if you click on this More Demographics tab again, and we hover over Work, right, you can also target by industries. So there's two things I want to show you. By industries, right? So we can do, you know, arts, entertainment, sports, and media. Okay, that sounds like bars, restaurants, maybe movie theater, something like that. Cleaning and maintenance. Those sound like a cleaning company or whatever. Here, let's see. Food preparation and services. That sounds like restaurants to me. So you can drill down, target restaurant owners. Again, we're targeting them by job title, and we're targeting them by the industry that they're in, right? Okay. Then we have legal. If you want to go after lawyers, you know, this may not necessarily apply for them with QR codes, but if, you know, maybe there's a creative way you can go about it. Installation and repair, right? What about mechanics or, you know, plumbers or all those different things out there? Other great niches to go after. Personal care. This is spas, salons, things like that. Another huge one to go after. And then retail, right? Same deal. Clothing store, whatever else. Any other type of retail store that you can think about. Right? So there's all these different markets that you can go after, right? There's just another golden nugget for you. And then the last thing I want to show you is this, right? Again, remember, we're targeting these job titles up here, these job titles, right? But let's say this will take a little bit of legwork, but somebody on this call could go make 6 figures from what I'm about to show you, right? It's going to take some legwork, but outsource it. Hover over Work again, click Employers. Okay, throw some names out there. What are some franchises that you can think of? Okay, what are some franchises that you guys can think of? And we'll go to the employers box right here, and I'm going to show you something really powerful. Okay, Subway. Somebody just said Subway. Subway, boom. So people that are owners, right, who work at Subway. Somebody just said Domino's Pizza. Oops, if I can spell. Domino's Pizza, boom. Okay, what about like Quiznos? What about like, you know, somebody said Wendy's. Okay, and we could go on forever with this, right? Chili's, whatever else. Outback Steakhouse, blah, 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 all the way down, right? So somebody who's got a little extra time on their hands, somebody that's willing to put in a couple hours of work, go find the top 50 or top 100 franchises, right, in the United States. List them all here on Facebook, right? So you're targeting people who work at these locations. You know they could use MobiCatch. You know they could use a software that uses QR codes to generate more customers and build lists and send out deals and coupons and specials. It would be extremely powerful for them. And then you target them by job title, owner, owner-operator, etc., right? So then we're going after the owner of a Subway franchise, a Domino's franchise, a Quiznos franchise, a Wendy's franchise, right? Can you guys see the power of this, right? Can you guys see the power of this? This is the kind of stuff that you can do with Facebook, and you can do this right now. You don't need MobiCatch. You don't need anything necessarily. You can crush it with Facebook ads, but this is how I'm absolutely dominating it with Facebook ads, right? I'm going after these sorts of things, this type of targeting, and I'm drilling down and I'm targeting owners that I know specifically own businesses, and I target them with ads similar to what I showed you right here. Here's another example of an ad if you guys want to see one. This one says, hey restaurant owner, want your customers coming back more often? There's finally a way. Click here to try it now for just 1 cent, right? Powerful ad, powerful copy, and again, increase restaurant revenue by 45%. And again, I'm targeting 7,600 people who are owners of restaurants in the United States, right? These are very, very powerful ads. So model your ads after something like that, okay? So I just showed you guys easily 6 figures worth of prospecting methods that you can go put into practice in your business right now. Hopefully you were taking notes, all right? So using these 2 simple methods, I'm able to sign up clients a whole lot easier than I was using the old prospecting methods, right? I'm not, you know, cold calling, cold emailing, using LinkedIn. I'm offering value, and even with the bait and close method, right? I'm not selling them anything. I walk in, I have something of value to offer them. I have customers already to lay at your feet. Here you go, right? So now I'm the good guy. They want to talk to me. Who the heck are you? Why'd you send me customers? You're awesome, right? Okay, cool. Hey, let's do a 2-week trial. Let's see how this works in your business, right? And then, boom, we set up a recurring monthly contract, right? We set up a recurring monthly contract. And after they see all the customers and all the money that you've brought in for them, they're not going to want to cancel. Trust me, right? And I also just showed you Facebook. You don't have to leave your computer. You don't have to do anything, right? And so doing these two things, I'm a whole lot happier in the process as well. I told you guys that I want to build a lifestyle business. I told you that I'm in this to spend time with my family and my friends and to have freedom. So those are things, two prospecting methods that I use in order to make that happen, right? So here are just a few of the clients that I've signed up recently and some of the successes that they are having with MobiCatch, okay? So here's Chick-fil-A. They're kicking butt, putting QR codes on their receipts for a free chicken sandwich. We've also worked with Quiznos. I don't have a slide in here for it, but we've also worked with Jersey Mike's and several other franchises as well. And so, guys, this can work for a lot of different types of businesses, big, small, locally owned franchises, you know, whatever you guys can think of and whoever that you want to go after, right? Okay, so let's talk numbers a little bit, okay? Let's talk numbers here just a little bit. I typically charge between $47 and $197 per month for this service, right? And obviously that's for locally owned small businesses. If I'm going after like an auto dealership or something bigger like that, or I land maybe a you know, nationwide contract or something, I'm not going to charge $47 and $197. That's going to be in the thousands, right? But for a locally owned small business, think about the cafe up the street, the coffee shop up the street, the restaurant up the street, the salon, etc., right? Those are guys that it's a no-brainer for them to pay $47 to $197 a month. You're not trying to gouge them on price, right? And here's the best part. Remember, it's recurring, right? These are not one-time fees. I sold mobile websites for a long time for $497 a pop. Boom, that was it. I got my 500 bucks, then I had to go chase the next deal. Then I had to go chase the next deal. With this, I'm going in, I'm offering them value, and I'm not gouging them on price. I'm making it reasonable, $47 to $197 a month, right, so that they stick with me and I build up a nice recurring revenue. All right, so let's take a really conservative example here, okay? Let's say you sign up 4 clients per week at $97 each, right? Okay, that's $388 per week recurring revenue and $1,552 per month for your business. Would that change any of your lives? Okay, maybe not, right? $1,552, it's not that bad. It might help you pay the mortgage, etc., right? But do that for just 4 months, and you would have a $6,208 per month recurring revenue. That, in my opinion, is life-changing income. Okay, that life-changing for anybody? And Steve asked, what's the actual service? Glad you asked. So here we go, right? So what's, you know, so at this point, I've proved to you just how powerful this software is for local business owners. Who wants to see a full walkthrough of the software and exactly what it can do for your business, right? Show of hands in the chat box for me here. Who wants to see exactly what the software does and exactly what you can do with it? Go for it. Awesome. Yes, yes, yes. Boom. Let's do it. All right, so just to explain it a little bit to you, this is the flow that a customer will see. They download the MobiCatch app. They scan the code for their coupon, and they redeem their coupon, just like you see over here on the right-hand side. Okay? This is the exact flow right here. So someone has their phone on the left-hand side here. They scan the code that's inside the restaurant or the salon or etc., right? And then on their phone, either a coupon, which is this first hand here, or this on the right-hand side, a survey is going to pop up, right? So they redeem this coupon. This coupon right here says free wings, 1 redemption. Get free wings with the purchase of 2 meals, right? So there's a coupon. You can also do surveys. So if you're trying to, you know, poll your audience, or, you know, I'll show you a realtor example here in a second of how you can use surveys for real estate agents. It's very, very easy, right? But you can do a survey as well. Please rate our service. What can we do to make your experience better, right? So all of that happens via our web app platform, and all they did was scan this QR code, right? Very seamless, very easy, and the best part about this is it's not as invasive as a regular, opt-in list or email list or even an SMS list, right? They didn't really have to do anything. They didn't give me any personal information, right? They didn't write down their phone number. They didn't write down their name, any of that stuff. All they did was whip out their smartphone, which we all have, scan a QR code, and boom, they get a coupon or a survey right on their phone. And not only that, but at the same exact time, they're simultaneously added to the business owner's list, right? Okay, great. That's all fine and dandy that happens, but the software takes it a step further, right? So let's jump inside the tool. I'll show you guys all the functionality, including how business owners can follow up with every single person who scans their code to redeem a coupon, all right? So let's check this out. All right, so I set up this account here, and this is exactly what you guys will see inside of your accounts, right? So businesses, we have 3 businesses inside this account here, total coupons claimed, total coupons redeemed. Let's click inside the businesses tab right here. So you can create businesses with this tab up here, and you'll be able to create unlimited businesses, right? There's no restriction. You'll be able to create as many as you want and build up a nice, huge recurring revenue with this, right? So Chill Yogurt, Powerhouse Chiropractic, Realtor, etc., right? So let's go inside this Realtor one here. And I put the little Squeeze Mobi logo here, right? Squeeze Mobi logo here, and we've already got one connection on this listing right here. So every time somebody scans that code, they're going to be listed right here as a connection, right? And it's going to build up this list. And then you have your catch feed right here. So the business owner can put something in here, right, to send out to their list of customers that have scanned these codes, right? So they can say something like, get 50% off your next meal today, whatever, right? And then they've got another catch code in there that people can scan and redeem, or they can redeem it right from inside of the app on their phone, right? And then they post it, and it goes and it sends out to everyone who's signed up on this list. Okay, they can also give feedback here. You can attach listings, which means you can attach one of these coupons or surveys over here to this actual catch feed. So this is kind of like a Twitter feed, right? It sends out this message to everybody who's connected to this local business owner. All right, so let's go into the coupons here, and I'll show you guys all the functionality, right? So here's a coupon that we created. If we click on this 50% off coupon here, we can see the coupon summary, coupon trend, and demographics. Now this is the information that you want to give back to the local business owner to show them how good of a job you're doing, right? To show them that you're kicking butt, that you're getting people signed up. This is all the data that they need, right? You can see the summary, you can see the trend, right, of when and how many people are signing up, and maybe, what days of the week are more popular for their business, okay? Then we also have demographic data, right? So you can see that where in the world they scanned this from and how old they were, right? So then you could take that even a step further, use that demographic data to start running Facebook ads for the business as well to kind of double up on the amount of customers they start generating. But as we can see, this person was under 25 years of age, and it gives you all this demographic data here, and you're going to get that for everybody who scans the code. Okay. And then if we were to edit the code, this is the same thing, same information you're going to see if you create a code, but I already edited and created this one here. So this says 50% off description, get 50% off your next meal. And then I uploaded an image, and guess where I made this image from? Canva, right? I went to Canva, created an image, it took me 2 minutes, and it says 50% off your next meal, just show this coupon on your next visit, right? You crop it to fit in here, and this is what the what's going to show up on their smartphone when they redeem the coupon, right? Coupon code, just put something simple like 123. Fine print, again, just 50% off your next meal, or whatever the fine print is, depending on what the local business owner wants to do. And then it says redemption process, online, in-store, or both. And obviously, depending on what the business owner wants to do, it's going to be different. But for this one, we're going to do in-store, okay? Because this is a restaurant. They're going to redeem this in-store. Okay, so that's how you set up a coupon, right? Then we also have surveys here. Let me click inside the surveys. And then, I just created a different example for a real estate agent here inside the same test account. So Denver Real Estate, we'll click inside that. And it's going to give you the same exact information that you will when you create your own survey, right? So We create the survey, Denver real estate, question type, text responses. Question 1, are you looking to purchase a home in the next 12 months? Question 2, what price range are you looking for? Question 3, would you like a call from me to discuss? Please include your phone number, right? So I told you guys the strategy for realtors already, right? Put this inside of their open houses so that everyone who comes in can scan on the counter to get more information about listings in their local area whenever they pop up, right? Or put it on all their signs that they have out in the front yards all over town, right? People scan this, they get these questions, they fill them out, and then the realtor knows who they're working with, and they generate a nice big list of people that they can follow up with every time they get a new listing, right? Pretty powerful. Okay, catch codes. This is where you create your actual QR code, right? So create your coupon first, and then you have to attach a QR code to that coupon, right? So here's the first one, 50% off your meal, total scans. You can see your connections, your coupons claimed. Again, you can see the coupon trend, so where people are scanning it, what days of the week, etc. And then demographics, again, for the people who are scanning those coupons, right? And if we go to the edit page, same exact thing, right? You just name it, you attach the specific coupon to it that you just created, and you click update, right? And same thing with this. We attached our real estate coupon code to that as well, right? So then you get a PDF, a PNG, an email link, and an actual hyperlink to the actual QR code, right? And then you also can see notifications, right? So up here at the top you see notifications, right? So it says you have 1 new catch at 50% off. You have 2 new scans for 50% off a meal, right? So then the business owner is going to be able to see, you know, I'm getting notifications, I'm getting people signed up, this is actually working for my business, right? Okay. So that's basically the software in a nutshell, right? This software solves one of the biggest problems that local business owners face today, and that's re-engaging their customer base. Most businesses are not re-engaging their customer base. They're one-time shots. They come in, try the food or try the salon or whatever, and then they're never being re-engaged again, right? But did you guys know that just a 5% increase in engagement can lead to a 20 to 25% increase in revenue for a business owner? Right? This is huge. This is why MobiCatch is so powerful, because just a little bit of re-engagement can mean that much more revenue for the local business owner, right? And it makes it crazy easy on everyone involved. So here's the flow that I go through with this software, right? You sign up a client using one of the prospecting methods I just showed you. You ask them to put their custom QR code inside their store, and we provide flyers and materials and everything for that, right? Proven samples that you guys can just replace the QR code and you're good to go. Then the customer scans the code, they redeem the coupon, and are added to the business list simultaneously. Then the business owner can now send out deals, coupons, and surveys to re-engage their customer base on demand, right? So, and I actually do all of that for them. So I'm not asking the business owner to learn this software on their own or go in and take care of all of this on their own, because they won't do it. You guys know that if I want them to go in and do this service themselves, they're going to cancel. So for the $47 to $197 a month, I actually outsource this whole process. I pay a VA $2 an hour, and you know, I just showed you the software, right? So to send out a coupon or to send out a survey, it takes maybe, what, 2 minutes? So I have the business owner tell me what coupons they want to run. I give them one coupon, or I give them basically one catch feed listing per week for the $47 or $197 a month, and we negotiate that in. If they want to do 2 per week or they want to do a different number, that's great. We negotiate that in the price out front. But I ask them to come up with the deals for me. They send them to me at the beginning of the week, and then I have my VA, like I said, $2 an hour, right? So she can handle probably, you know, 20, 30 different customers, and that's only going to take her a couple of hours. So that's $8 to $10 out of my pocket, and she sent out notifications for all these business owners in a matter of minutes, right? So it's no big deal. That's how I do it, because I don't want the burden to be on the business owner, because I want them to stay with me for a long, long time, right? So using this, very quickly, they'll have a list of hundreds or even thousands of customers they can bring back into their store anytime that they want to. All right, cool. So at this point, you guys are probably saying, okay, great, Jack. Sounds like a really cool tool. But what does this have to do with me? Well, I'm really glad that you guys asked, all right? Because I want to introduce you to the MobiCatch Reseller Program. you can now have access to everything I just showed you and start creating a business that makes it easy to sign up clients and pays you monthly in the process, right? But not only that, we're going to give you everything you need to succeed with this software and grow a $10,000 per month business fast. All right, awesome. So what's included in the reseller program? Well, first things first, the software, obviously. You get the full-blown MobiCatch software that we've spent 2 years and over $60,000 developing, right? And so when I say reseller program, here's essentially what that means if you have a question about that. You get your own MobiCatch, essentially. So you get to use MobiCatch, you get to do exactly what we do, you get the same exact software, you get to sign up as many businesses as you want to, right? But you have your own powerful software system to do all of that. You know, it's essentially a glorified white label for you guys. You get your own MobiCatch software, okay? You also get unlimited business accounts. You can sign up as many businesses as you want to. There's no restriction, no extra costs involved, so you can create as large a recurring monthly business as you want to. There's no restrictions on that, right? Also, easy client management. So you can manage all your clients in one simple dashboard. I just showed you guys it's very clean, very simple. You can create coupons, surveys with one click. You can send out feed notifications for your clients fast. All of that's very, very simple and easy to use inside the dashboard. You also get the full iPhone app included. You get access to our $50,000 iPhone app that makes this whole software possible. This is what allows you to generate a ton of leads for your clients, right? This is kind of the whole crux of the whole software. And the Android app is just a couple weeks out. We have a development team grinding on that right now. So that's right around the corner. So this is, tens of thousands of dollars that we've invested in these apps to get them working properly. This is a very, very complex software. It works globally. It works all over the world. And not only that, if you look here on this image, the app notifies people who have the app downloaded about deals and specials within their proximity of about 10 miles, right? So anybody, any restaurant or salon or any other business in the local area that has MobiCatch and has a deal going on, they're going to be able to see that on their catch feed right here, and they're going to be able to redeem those deals as well. So not only do your clients get customers from their own efforts from putting the catch codes inside their store, but they also get customers and clients from the actual app, right? It's kind of organic traffic that they all get to share. So this MobiCatch network, everybody kind of gets to share the same leads and get, help each other get signups essentially, right? So it's very, very powerful in that sense as well. There's geo-targeting and all this stuff involved that notifies people within a 10-mile proximity of, the deals and things going on in that local area. All right, not only that, you can also add team members. You can easily outsource every step of the process by adding team members to your dashboard, right? You can add as many team members as you want to complete any or all of the tasks for your clients, right? So if you have a VA or something, you can put them inside of your reseller account. They can take care of everything for you. You don't have to go in and touch anything. You can add team members and get this whole process outsourced. Okay, lifetime updates as well. You'll be grandfathered in for lifetime updates. Anytime we upgrade the software, you get everything included for no additional cost. So there's a lot of different things that we're doing with the software right now. There's actually a Facebook group I'll tell you about here in a second, but you guys make recommendations. Tell us what what kind of things you're looking for, what business owners are asking for, and we're going to do our best to try to get those things integrated into the software because we want this to be, as awesome as it possibly can be, and we really want to help you guys get there. Okay, not only that, we also provide you with complete tutorials on using the software. Everything from setting up businesses to sending out coupons and surveys is included. Not only that, we train you on the software. We also provide full-blown training on how to land clients fast, some of which I shared with you guys today, but we go a lot further in depth, and I show you some things about how to land the high-dollar clients as well in the training as well. You'll learn what types of clients to go after, what to do after they sign up, how to get them quick results, and how to keep them paying, right, most importantly. But not only that, guys, we've got a couple bonuses for you as well. We're going to give you access to our MobiCatch Facebook group. So this is going to be lifetime coaching through our MobiCatch Facebook group where you'll have direct access to me and Mike, right? You'll be able to ask us questions. You'll be able to share with us your successes or your client questions or whatever the case may be. We'll help you through the process. You're gonna have access to the other group members as well to share ideas, collaborate, and help each other succeed. It's a very active group. People are sharing ideas, closing a lot of businesses, and helping each other grow. So you get access to that. You're also going to get all of our sales materials, right? We provide you with fully branded flyers, business cards, Facebook ads, letterhead, and more. You can kind of see some of it over here on the right-hand side. But these are the proven sales materials that we use, and you get access to them. So you can brand yourself along with MobiCatch, right? So that you kind of have this, $100,000 software platform behind you, right? You can brand yourself. Hey, I'm a MobiCatch. I work for this startup company, MobiCatch, and here's what we've got going on, right? So that, it adds a lot of rapport and value behind what the message that you're saying. So as a reseller, you'll brand yourself in that way. Also, you're going to get my definitive mobile training. I sell this course for $197 right now, but you guys get it for free. It is complete A to Z training on prospecting, selling, and managing clients. No stone is left unturned. Now, I touch a lot on selling mobile websites in that training, but the same principles apply. It's all about prospecting, selling, and managing clients, which is very, very important in this entire process. You're also going to get my FB Mobile Leads course. You get access to my complete course on landing local clients with Facebook. So we touched on some of it, but I go over a lot more stuff in that course to help you guys. I cover several methods that will get you closing deals fast. And also, guys, Squeeze Mobi has put together some bonuses as well that are really going to push this over the edge for you guys. So, John, are you there?
Hey, hey, Jack. Hey, guys. Yep. Excuse me.
Awesome. So, let me hand over presenter to you real quick.
All right.
And
one moment.
You can go ahead and go through the bonuses for everybody.
All right. So yeah, awesome system, Jack. It's really going to change how you do. We're going to do like prospecting, and then this whole MobiCatch thing, this whole QR code, and you got this easy method where you can get, you can put people into the list, basically into a business list. With this one, it's not non-invasive, and once they're in there, guys, like once they're in there in the future, you give it like a couple of days, and then you can ask for their contact information. But the first time they get into that list, it's very non-invasive, and it's the customers do not need to put anything, right, Jack? They don't need to put.
Yeah, exactly. Nope. Don't have to put their email in. Don't have to do anything. It's very, very seamless. So.
Yep, very seamless. And then once you do that, of course, then you can slowly ask them for a little bit more. You can ask for more of their details. As the time goes by, you can do that. And then then for sure after you give them a couple more offers and coupons, then for sure they're going to give away their information like email or phone number. So let me just show my screen here, guys. And and of course we're having a bonus package. We prepared a massive bonus package for MobiCatch. And here we go. The first one, the first bonus number one that we're going to give away is the restaurant QR code table tent. This is actually how those look like. So just bear with me for a bit here. This is how that looks like. So see how beautiful that is, and that table tent with the QR code. That's gonna make it easy, right, for customers to just while they're eating, especially if it's a restaurant. I think the MobiCatch system is also going to work very well with the restaurant niches, and while the customers are eating. Yep, and they see that QR code, they get interested in that. You can change that up to the MobiCatch QR code, and there you have it. Once you change that up to the MobiCatch QR code, then once they scan that, then they're in, right? They're into the MobiCatch system, and of course this is PSDs are included for these table tents. So you see 4 table tents there. One is a burger kind of joint. Other one is just for most restaurants. This one, and just a your average, just your basic table tent for general table tent, and then you had sushi here and pizza. All right, so you got those, and this is also built in. This PSD is included, so all of the insides here, the layers, they're all in the folders. They're all intuitive, and very easy to read, very easy to figure out where you need to change up the QR code. And then this is already saved at 300 DPI. It's print ready, so all you do is just print it out. That's it. That's all you do, and just put up your logo in there, change the Facebook page, and then put up, of course, the MobiCatch QR code. And bonus number 2, we're also going to give away 4 printable QR code flyers with their PSDs as well. So this is how those flyers look like. And see here, there you got some text areas there, and then of course at the bottom there's the QR code where you can put in the QR code from MobiCatch as well. As you can see where you find that, it's very easy, and it's just it's in the system, and it's very easy to print out, very easy to grab, and then plug it in here. And again, PSDs are the PSDs are very intuitive, very easy to read. The folders, so you'll get you'll know where these to put in the QR codes and then change up the text. So here's just some how those look like. You can see that different colors. Those are included in the PSDs as well. So just this is just flyer number 2, guys. So 4 sets of these, and it's up to you to change up the backgrounds. There you go. See how how beautiful and how clean and beautiful and the templated that is for you. And all you do is just change up change up the logo, change up the names, change up some text, and you're done. Very simple. So you could use this for like real estate clients, like what Jack said. You could any other clients out there that you can use. You can give out flyers. You can figure that out to which goes which. Even for restaurants, you can do this. You can restaurant clients, you can give it out to them. You can let the business owners give this out to their customers. And then bonus number 3, QR code ready postcards. These are the postcards. You can just slap on the QR code in there so that the customers could easily scan that and get into the MobiCatch system and get on the list. So how easy that is, and how how the flow is smooth from scanning, even from this materials till you scan the code, till the customers scan the code and get themselves into the list. So there you go. These are the postcards. Just go through them very quickly. In the Facebook ad campaign pack, if you remembered, the first part of the training, we're looking at the ads, and we're going to make that easy for you too. The first part of the training, we looked at ads to get clients, to get prospecting. So we're going to make that easy for you too. So a coffee shop ads here ready for you. There you go. Nightclub. All right. Restaurant. There you go. A whole lot of graphics, ad images that you can use. All right. And the ad campaign, of course, there's going to be like text and headlines, which you can change up, of course. And then the done for you local Facebook ads, again, it's going to help out. Auto dealership, again, this is going to work very, very well with flyers earlier. So the auto dealership, auto repair, hotel, this is really going to work with all the other bonuses that we give out there. This really matches and integrates very well with the MobiCatch system. So again, here, nightclub and restaurant, there you go. I'll just breeze through them. There's a whole lot of that, and of course, bonus number 6 is you get the Facebook retargeting script for local businesses. So let me just show you here. There you go. It's an ebook script where it's a perfect script to use to notify your clients that you're in business of getting them more high quality leads, more leads for them. So it's also another thing that you can do before you approach a local business and tell them, hey, I got something that could get you more leads, and then you proceed with showing the MobiCatch system. So that's our bonuses, Jack, and it's a really great massive package that we prepared for all of you guys. All right, so
Awesome.
I'll pass
Yeah, those are
on
fantastic.
presenter to you.
Let me
Cool.
scroll through the rest of these. Guys, those things are going to help you big time, right? Especially, some of the table tents and stuff like that. So, make sure that you use those with your MobiCatch prospecting. Let me get through the rest of these here. They gave us so much content. Let's see here. All right, so, and we're going to have question and answer here in just a second. So I see all the questions popping up over here on the right-hand side. I will get to those here in just a second. But guys, what's all of this worth? All right, let's break it down really quickly. So MobiCatch software. I already told you we spent $60,000 having this thing developed. It's a value of over $1,997. MobiCatch mobile apps. We're still in development of the Android app. That's over $5,000 of value. These are very, very expensive, very, very complex apps that integrate geo-targeting and all sorts of other things. You're going to get full sales materials, $497 worth of value. The software and selling training, $197 worth of value. The Facebook group, another $197 worth of value. Definitive mobile training, $197 worth of value. My FB mobile leads training system, $97 worth of value, right? Obviously, these are very arbitrary numbers. The value is so much higher than that. We've invested a lot of money in this system. That's over $8,179 worth of software and training. But you can get all of this and start creating your recurring local revenue with MobiCatch for only $497. Now, we were just going to do the software and the apps for $497, but we added in all these materials for our Platinum package, and you get all of that for $497. So guys, go now to squeeze.mobi/MobiCatch. I'm going to go ahead and drop this in the chat box right now. Squeeze.mobi/MobiCatch. I dropped the link in the chat box. But here's the deal. All right? We simply can't leave this lifetime license open forever. It just doesn't make good business sense for us. Mike and I want to really make this a big business, and it doesn't make a lot of sense for us to give away these lifetime licenses forever, right? We're looking for 100 charter members at the lifetime price, and after that, MobiCatch is going to become a monthly subscription, probably in the range of $197 to $297 per month, okay? So we're only going to give away 100 charter memberships for the lifetime license, so you want to make sure that you act quickly. These 100 licenses are going to sell out very, very fast, guys. So make sure you grab your lifetime MobiCatch reseller license today. Again, go to squeeze.mobi/MobiCatch. You get the software plus all the bonuses that we just went over. And now it's time for questions. All right, so I saw a bunch here. Let me jump up to the top and start answering a few of them. Matthew asked, how are you capturing their names? So Matthew, it's basically we're just capturing their information from the app, right? And so we'll send out notifications to them. We don't have their name, we don't have their email address, none of that stuff. We have something more powerful than that. We have access to them directly on their phone, right? So we don't need their name, we don't need their phone number, we don't need those things. We access them directly on their smartphone that they have in their hand basically 24/7, all right? Rich asks, okay, thanks, I missed something. Doing the math. Oh, okay. Is there a complete training with this? Yes, absolutely. We have all the training that you guys need. Can you set up a keyword to text? Let's see. Is the autoresponder part of the software? Eva, yes. So the catch feed and stuff that I showed you guys, that's all part of the software, right? That's all part of the software. It's hosted on our servers. We take care of everything. You get unlimited messages, unlimited messaging. It's no extra or anything like that. You don't have to pay extra to send out a certain number of messages or anything like that. You get unlimited, unlimited business accounts, unlimited messaging, unlimited notifications, unlimited coupons, surveys, etc. Let's see. Does one have to have a website? No, you don't have to have a website to make it work. You can just use the MobiCatch web app and the QR codes to make it work. Let's see, how do the businesses use the list they create? Send customers email, send SMS. Bob, no. You send them notifications via the app, right? And so inside of their app feed, they're going to see the coupons and deals that come out from the businesses, right? And they're going to see the deals that are all around them in their local area as well. So everything's done through the app, not the email or SMS, right? And here's the deal. With SMS, I don't know if any of you guys have done SMS, but SMS is actually a lot trickier, and people tend to feel that it's a little bit more invasive, right? So with SMS, they're giving up their phone number, and then they're getting these messages in their text messaging, and it sort of feels like spam, right? People have gotten upset. I've tested this out before, and people kind of feel like, oh, it's why is somebody texting me that I don't know? I don't recognize this number. All those sorts of things, right? So with this, it's coming through the app right on their smartphone, and so they can, it doesn't feel as invasive. It's very, they downloaded the app to get deals and specials in their local area, and so they're more than happy to hear from MobiCatch and get those deals and specials. Will this work in non-English countries? Yes, Remus, it works all over the world, so it's integrated everywhere. You can use your country, you can choose your country inside the software. There's an option for that. Let's see. Are we all using the same app, or do we have our own copy? JM, so it's our app that's globally for the software, but it works individually for each business owner. So each business owner that signs up has their own catch feed, has their own account, all that different stuff, and they have their own list of connections, right? So they have their own list that they can market to. So so essentially, yes, it's all the same app, but it's an app that creates organic traffic for all the other businesses in the local area as well. Let's see. I missed a lot of the webinar. Will there be a replay? Yes, there'll be a replay. We'll try to get that out to you guys after the replay is rendered. Do I need a website or domain name? No, you do not. Can we edit everything in foreign languages? Yeah, absolutely. You can, if you want to translate things into foreign languages, you guys can totally do that. No big deal. And if down the road, we need to update some of the materials, if somebody's getting a lot of clients in a certain country that we don't have the materials translated in, we could probably work something out there as well. So no big deal. Din Durant says, would the MobiCatch software be on our servers or yours? It's all on our servers, so you guys don't have to host this or anything. We take care of the hosting. We take care of basically everything. Let's see. Do you plan to include social sharing within the app, Facebook, Twitter, etc.? Yes, Jeff, that's a feature that we're looking into adding right now. We actually just brought on a team of developers. They're on retainer for us right now, and they're working on a bunch of updated features for the software. And again, like I said, we're looking for feedback from our users. We're looking for feedback from you guys. What features do you want to see? What things do you want to see added to the software? We want to hear from you, and we want to update the software as those things come in and as they make sense for MobiCatch. Let's see. You explain what happens when they scan the QR code. Yeah, Jeff, no problem. So basically, I showed you guys a little bit earlier the screenshot of they scan the QR code, and then up pops a coupon or a survey. Whatever's attached to that QR code, the person on their phone who scans the code will see that coupon or survey. Is it native app or web app? Sergio, it's both. We have a web app that works in the background to send out the feed notifications and create the catch codes and create the QR codes and the coupons and the surveys, and then all of that is pushed to, it's integrated with the mobile app for the customers in order to get all of the coupons and deals that are sent out by the businesses. Do enough people know what a QR code is, Jeffrey asks. How many of you guys have been in the grocery store lately or somewhere and you saw a QR code? Right? I see a couple yeses, right? I've seen them all over the place. They're basically exploding right now, is this short answer. right? And so they're one of the easiest direct response marketing techniques out there right now. And so yes, pretty much everybody 35 and younger knows exactly what a QR code is and knows exactly how to use them. So that's not something you're going to have to worry about with this software. Yeah, also guys, we're going to handle all the support for the software. So you won't have to worry about that. We're going to take care of fixing any issues that arise or anything like that. Like I said, we have a dedicated team of support or of developers that are there to help us make this software better. And so that is what we're looking to do. We're looking to scale this up and make this a really awesome, amazing, well-known software. All right, this is a white label, Remus asked. So essentially it's a glorified white label, except for we don't have, you're not going to be able to change out the MobiCatch name to your own business name. And the only reason we did that is because we don't want to run into the problem of where we have 20 different companies that are all the exact same thing as MobiCatch, but under different names, right? So you get white label rights to the software. It's essentially your own software, but it's going to be under the MobiCatch name. So you can kind of brand yourselves behind us and kind of use our brand as a way to, build up your image in your own brand. Sounds good, Dan. We'll look for the replay. Yes. How would a car dealer use this? Brad, so here's how a car dealer can use this, right? So on the weekends or whenever, whenever somebody goes to visit a dealership, right? A lot of times people go to a dealership and they're just shopping around. They're not actually there to buy a car yet. They either don't have the money together or they want to go look at several different places, etc., right? So you can either put a QR code on every single windshield, right, where all the other information is. When you go to a car dealership, right, you see all that stuff that says miles per gallon, etc., all the different things that are there. So you put a QR code on the windshield, right? Or, and in addition to, you can also put it inside the showroom, right? So that they can scan the catch code there and get signed up. And so essentially, the dealership would say something like, want to hear about great deals on vehicles as soon as we get them, or something along those lines, right? I'm speaking off the top of my head here, but something like, you want to hear about great deals that we have as soon as they drop or as soon as we get them into the store, sign up to get notifications from us today. Scan the code below, right? So then all those tire kickers, all those weekend warriors who are out there looking for vehicles, they're going to scan those codes. They're going to get on the dealership's list, and then every time the dealership has a new vehicle or a great deal on a truck or a great deal on a sedan or whatever the case may be, they can post that in their catch feed, and the people who've scanned the app are going to be notified, right? They're going to see that in their catch feed, and they're going to come back into the dealership when they're ready to buy, right? Yes, Jam. So they're going to be asked, they're going to be prompted or asked to download the app. Yes, that's correct, right? And so that's how we follow up with them from the back end of MobiCatch, right? They have the app on their phone, and so it gives us access to send them deals and coupons and specials and stuff right on their phone. No problem. Oh, Matthew says, I am in. Welcome, Matthew. Glad to have you here. Make sure you get signed up for the Facebook group, man. We will we'll be in there to answer any questions that you guys have and all that good stuff. Let's see. All right, what other questions, guys? Again, go to squeeze.mobi/MobiCatch. Let me just drop this in here one more time. Jeffrey says, is scanning the QR code the only way to get on the list? Yes, that's correct. So they need to scan the code to redeem the coupon or deal. So yes, that's correct. All right, what else we got? I'm just going to take a quick sip of water, guys. Go ahead and drop your questions in the chat box while I do that here. All right, what else do we got here? Awesome. Looks like several people are in already, so welcome, guys. Glad to have you. Let's see. You feel pretty confident in the Android app being a couple weeks away. Jeffrey, yes. So, I don't have an exact date for you, but as I said, we have a team on retainer right now that's working on these updates for the software, and so, it will be within the next few weeks that we should have the Android app rolling out. All right. Any other questions, guys?
All right.
The app is iOS right now. Yes, Robert.
Cool, guys. Cool, guys. So, yeah, let me ask, hey, Jack, I'd like to ask here, who else is in, guys? Just give me an I'm in the chat box so we know that you're in. All right. So just and also, who is on the fence, guys? I mean, if you're on the fence, if you're thinking about it, if you do have questions, just let us know in the chat box. Give us a question mark so we'll be able to address your concerns. I know even you might be shy or something, so just let us know in the chat box your concerns, your questions, if you're on the fence thinking about it. All right, and Jack, yeah, there's a couple more questions in here.
All right, cool. Let's see. So how we manage the QR code once you have two apps, iPhone and Android. So I don't know all the technicalities of it, JM, but it will be, the phone will be able to read what version of the what version you're using, and so these are highly responsive or highly integrated QR codes, and so it's very, very I don't know, technical is the best way to put it. Any kind of guarantee, refund if not happy. Yes, we have a 30-day guarantee, guys. So Debbie, yes, there is a 30-day guarantee. Get in, use the software, put it into action in your business, and start closing some deals. One deal essentially can really take care of everything for you. And again, this is one time. This is a one-time payment. You don't have to pay monthly for this. You don't have to pay monthly for hosting or to send out messages or any of that stuff. Robert, how about a payment plan? Yes, there's a two-pay option. So if you click through to squeeze.mobi/MobiCatch, there's a two-pay option on there. So if you don't want to do the full pay or whatever, you can choose to do the two-pay option as well. I'm not sure the software will work in my country, South America. Claudia, yes, it will work globally, so it should work in South America as well. No problem, Robert. Let's see, Jeffrey, so when they scan the code, they still have to download the app, or scanning the code automatically downloads the app. It does not automatically download the app. They still need to give it permission to download the app.
Yep, Jeffrey. But then, but then that's the first thing that they're going to see when they scan the QR code. Then they'll be prompted if do you want to download this app, yes or no, and that's basically it. Then if you push yes, then you.
Well, in our sales materials, so our sales materials say download the app and then scan the code, right?
Right.
So it's essentially yes, they have to download it first and then scan the code, but it's all integrated in there. So
cool. Yeah, it's there to make it really easy.
All right. What other questions?
Cool, guys. Any more questions, guys? Just let us know. And if you're on the fence, just give us a question mark. Just don't be shy. Just let us know if you have any concerns.
I was late getting here. Is there going to be a place for a client to go to pay for the service, or do we do a cash-only type deal? No, I typically use PayPal, and so what I like to do is I set up a PayPal subscription, and I do like a 1 cent 2-week trial for the customer, and you can use like Square, or not Square, it's not called Square, but PayPal has their own version of Square. It's basically the same thing, and so you can set up a 1 cent subscription and then let the customer know after 2 weeks or 30 days, whatever you set up for them for the free trial, that it'll renew at the set price that you guys decided on. Right?
Cool. Hey Jack, there's a question here. How does the customers of the merchants know how to download the app? Who will be advertising for them?
So our flyers advertise for them. So when they put the flyers or the catch code flyers, and same with the Squeeze Mobi bonuses that they put in there, all the text that we provide for you in the materials is going to prompt them to download the app. So they won't have to be advertising per se. Our flyers and our materials are going to be doing that for them. Let's see. Hey, Robert. Yep. So I kind of went over this a little bit earlier, but essentially, you do. Robert asked, can you go over a quick review of what a sales call would be like? So you use Facebook to generate them a couple of customers, right? Then you download one of our flyers, integrate the catch code. You create the profile for them in the back end. So what I do is I start out with like 10 local businesses, and I create a profile for them inside MobiCatch with their business. Then I create them so Robert says, say I'm a real estate agent. Great. So let's say that there's a, Keller Williams or Group Inc., real estate office right down the road from me or something like that, right? I would create them a profile inside MobiCatch. I would set up a Facebook ad to generate 5 to 10 customers for them using the catch code on the Facebook ads, right? Then I go into the business armed with that information. So I bring my computer and I bring my flyer, my already created flyer, which you guys get access to all that stuff. You just drop in your new QR code, and I go in and I ask to speak to the manager or the owner. I say, hey, my name's Jack Scanlan. I work for a new mobile startup company called MobiCatch, and we're looking for some businesses in the local area to try us out for a couple of weeks and see how we can help your business grow. And they're going to say, well, okay, well, what do you guys do? Well, hey, listen, I've already created a profile for you, and here's the thing. I've already generated a couple of customers for you. Let me show you on my computer really quickly. I've generated 10 people who are interested in purchasing real estate here in the local area. They've already got signed up to get more information from your business, right? And this is kind of where the business owner or the business person, their jaw kind of hits the floor at this point, right? Like I said, nobody really goes in and offers value or free customers for local businesses, right? So you're going to come in with 10 people that are interested in purchasing real estate sometime within the next 12 months, and they're going to say, wow, that sounds amazing. What, you also said that it's free for 2 weeks? Yeah, absolutely. We're doing some 2-week trials. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and give you this QR code, put it on your sales materials, put it on one of your open house flyers or inside one of your open houses, and people will sign up. You'll be able to send out notifications for them, and I'll actually manage that whole process for you for the first couple weeks, so that you don't have to touch anything. I know you're busy. I'll take care of the whole process for you. Just let me know what coupons you want to send out, and I'll do that whole process for you, right? Boom. That's really all there is to it, right? You leave the materials with them. You ask them to, put it on their flyers or materials, and if it's a restaurant or somebody, just leave it on the front counter or use a table tent and put it on their tables, all that sorts of different stuff. Yes, Robert, the QR code. So you generate a QR code for them before you ever walk into the business. Right? You create their profile for them. And this is all in the back end of the materials. I show you guys exactly how to do this. You generate a QR code for them. You walk in. You give them the materials. You show them you've already created customers for them. And then you come back in 2 weeks or call them in 2 weeks and say, hey, I see that you've generated 50 or 100 or 200 brand new customers, right? I've already been sending out coupons for you. I'm sure this has already made you money, right? So let's keep going with this. It's obviously kicking butt for your business. It's going to be $97 a month, right? So that kind of in a nutshell is exactly how the sales call would go. Let's see, a few more questions here. Thanks for all the training. I think this is a really valuable tool. Thanks again for your great presentation. Congrats. Have a good day. Thank you, Claudia. Jeffrey, we don't do push notifications at this time. Let's see. NA says, so if you provide a free service for them first and we pick the merchants that we want to meet first. Yes. So you pick the people. Here's my recommendation, and here's what I do. I like to pick 10 businesses that are like basically a stone's throw away from my house, because I don't want to go and drive all over the place and do extra work. So I write down a list of 10 people that are in my local area. I make accounts for all of them, and I do simple $5 budget Facebook ads for them to create those first couple customers. Then I walk in. So it's like a 2 or 3 day process to get the whole thing done, but the close ratio is extremely high. Let's see. Can they put them on their websites? Yes, Robert. They can put the QR codes basically anywhere. So, yep, they can put them on their websites. And we have to test their adverts first to get the clients to show them on the first meeting. Not sure I understand the question, but we provide you the adverts, if that's, we provide you flyers, right, to put inside their store, and I also show you the Facebook ads that I use to generate the first couple clients for them. And I showed you guys one live on the call today. Very, very simple. Just a white background, black text, and the QR code. So it's really nothing crazy. How many coupons do you allow each client each month? Brad, so unlimited coupons. They can do as many as they want. Typically I recommend for business owners not to send out, too many, right? 1 or 2 a week is probably sufficient. You don't want to get to where you're blasting out 1 or 2 every day and annoying people, but you can do as many as you want. So it's basically up to the business owner. How much does it cost to get the initial customers on Facebook? I usually start with about a $5 budget, Robert. So nothing really. So basically anything, not anything. Let's see. Raphael, can you post a QR code? Let's see. Let's see, I don't know how I would do that for you right this minute. Let me see.
Yeah,
there you go, Raphael.
Yeah,
What's that
one. Yeah, you could. Yeah, I was just about to say that you could just flash the QR code on screen, and we can try.
There you go, Raphael.
I mean, I'm going to
try. Yeah, you
can
do that one, man. Let's see. When you generate the 5 leads before going in, how do you know special to offer in the Facebook ad without asking the business first? Good question. A lot of people have asked this question. So, Jeffrey, what I do is I make it something super generic, right? I don't necessarily say, hey, get 50% off an appetizer. I say something like, want to get great deals from restaurants in your local area? Scan here. Right? So I don't do anything specific. I don't do anything that's going to upset the business owner. I just make it something generic, get a couple of signups, and go in and say, hey, I got some leads of businesses that are interested in the local area. Right? Let's see. Client charges $97 per month for the service. Can it be more if a large company or hotel? Absolutely. Yep. So like I said, I charge $47 to $197 a month for, locally owned small businesses, right? I want to keep it reasonable for them. But if it's a big company or whatever else, you can absolutely charge more than that. So you can charge whatever you want to for this service. And typically if it's a big company like that, you're probably talking $500 to $1,000 a month at least. If I had 100 clients doing 1 coupon a week, wouldn't that get pretty labor intensive, or does someone else manage that process? Yes, Brad. So we went over a little bit about outsourcing that process. So me personally, I am not managing that process. I'm outsourcing that for $2 an hour, so it's really not that big a deal. Are there markets that would not need an app, or is it mainly restaurants that it would be beneficial for? There's a lot of other markets besides restaurants. I listed several. Also, cafes, coffee shops, auto dealerships, realtors, salons, nail places. There are a lot of different businesses that this works for. I'm sure there are some that it doesn't work for, but there are a lot that it does work for. Let's see. Sorry I missed this. Is there just a one-time fee for you and no monthly? Yes, Sergio. There's no monthly fee. It's a one-time fee. Do we get to keep all the monthly income? Yes. So you get access to the software when you purchase today. You get unlimited business accounts, unlimited messaging, all that good stuff. And you can set the prices that you want to for your business owners, right? So yes, absolutely you can. Okay, great. Can you repeat the answer to how detailed the work involved on our end is, if not outsourced? I mean, I showed you guys a little bit. Let me just show you here really quickly. Like, here's a example business right here, right? And if we go back to their profile, this is their profile right here. So in order to send out a coupon, all I do is attach listing, select the coupon, grab the coupon I created, attach it to the listing, and then send it out. Get 50% off your next visit, right? Boom, and then you hit send. So what was that, 10 seconds? I mean, yeah, I'm not trying to be sarcastic. I'm just saying it's very, very simple. It's kind of like Twitter. It's very, very simple, right? There's not a lot of work involved on your end, and really, you can easily get somebody to take care of this whole process for you. And you know, even if you had 10 or 20 businesses signed up, I mean, you're generating an awesome recurring monthly revenue. And if all you had to do once or twice a week was to sit down and send out these little messages, you know, it's probably a couple of hours of work. Let's see, Jeffrey, go to the, so you need to go to the Apple Store to download the app and then scan the code. No push notifications, Bradley. What is the messaging mechanism? So it goes into the catch feed on the app. So in the slides here a little bit earlier I showed you. I don't know where it is in the slides, somewhere way back. Let's see.
Hey Jack, just a clarification on that.
Right.
When you send them a message, like on the catch feed, how do the customers like get it? They like get it via the app. They'll get that on the app.
Yes, via the app.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, Brad. Yeah, it's basically like push notification because the message arrives on the app. But then, you know, on the back end, it's very easy to put that in. So it's built in. That push notification system is already built in into the system. All you do is just type in the message, hit send, and then whoever, you know, if someone is in that list, they receive that message, that coupon that you created. You know, they send that, they receive that coupon on the app itself. So yeah, that is a push,
inside the app. So it's not actually a push notification like the traditional, you know, it's not a push notification. A push notification is like a black box that appears in the center of the phone.
Yep.
All of this goes to the app.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
like that.
All right, let's see. David says, I had to leave. Is it possible to send a link instead of a QR code to capture the customer? No, they got to use the QR code to scan that to get signed up to the list. Does the biz send us promos they want to do? Yes, Robert. So I have them tell me exactly what deals and coupons and stuff they want to run for the month. From your experience, how many clients do I need to make $10,000? Which niches? Thanks. I would go after a couple of low tickets, Remus, and a couple of high tickets, meaning I would go after a couple of realtors or things like that you can charge $500 or $1,000 a month for, and I would go after maybe 5 to 10 clients that are going to be $97 to, you know, $197 a month, like your restaurants, coffee shops, those sorts of things. And I provide a full list of niches in the back end of the software, or back end of the training materials as well. Is there a way to limit the coupon to just one per person in case the client doesn't want a customer to use the coupon repeatedly? Yes. So there's a redemption limit option inside of the back end here. Let me show you. So we can say no limit, or we can limit it to one person here. All right, let's see. What kind of alert does the person get on their phone when they receive a message? Let's see, hold on a second. They just get the message inside of the app. It's similar to like how Facebook works, Jeffrey. Steven is, oh wait, I just answered that. If the person finds a place nearby or searches for the business through the app, they are added to the list also. So that's from Mike. He's on the call as well. He's saying if the person finds a place nearby or searches for the business through the app, they are added to the list also. So that's another way they get added to the list. Let's see here. Hold on. I have a link here I'm going to check out. Okay, guys, there's the catch feed. Mike just sent this to me. So here's an image of what the catch feed looks like for the deals and specials that are going on in this local area here. So you see Gardening Queen, Accounting Services, Shirt Zoom, the Wing Bar, Steak Restaurants, etc. So that's how the person sees the notifications that get sent out. Thank you, Mike. So the QR code is tied to the business and is the mechanism to capture the lead. There's not a QR code tied to each coupon, right? Brad, no, actually there's both. So there is in your catch codes, you can do a connection code here, which will just get them signed up, or you can attach these coupons and deals to QR codes as well. So you can do both with the software. Remus, any contract samples? So contracts, we have all that training stuff inside the back of the materials. And really, I don't typically do contracts for this type of thing because if they want to cancel, they can cancel at any time. I just close down their account and they lose all their leads. Let's see. Debbie says, wow, I'm sorry I did get on here late. My bad. So does the business actually get the client's contact info, or does the client just keep an app on phone? Yes, so they don't get their email or anything like that. It's very non-invasive, but they have they're tied to that person's phone, which is even more powerful, right? They have access straight to their phone. So no, they don't get their email or anything, but they get their smartphone access essentially. Another question, since we have many people using their cell phones, how we capture them if the ad is on Facebook? You only run desktop ads, Matthew. So if you run desktop ads, then when somebody's reading through the ads on their thing, they scan it with their smartphone. So yes, good question. When you're generating those leads with Facebook, you can only run desktop ads. Is there a way to actually, is there a way to measure the actual conversions for the business of those who redeem versus those who do not? Right now, the only way to do that is to compare the income from last month and compared to the income from this month, right? So they can look at their numbers and say, wow, yes, we generated $10,000 more revenue. You also see the redeemed and claimed coupons, but we don't, so like here, you can look in the stats and everything, right? We see the redeemed and claimed coupons, but in terms of dollar amounts that it generated for the business owner, they have to look at their own numbers to verify that. So the person who has to actually remember to open the app to see the special offers. Yes, so they need to open the app to see the offers. Let's see. Thanks, good one. You see the redeemed and claimed. If so, can you do cross promos with non-competing businesses? Yeah, Robert, you could do cross promos. That would probably work. And again, like I said, the app shows deals from businesses all over the local area, so it's they're going to get sign-ups and things organically as well through the app. Jack, when you pick the 10 businesses to target, do you try to pick businesses that are complementary rather than direct competitors to each other? Yeah, I typically don't, it's really not that big of a deal. They don't really compete with each other because they're basically generating more revenue out of the existing customer base that already comes in. So even if you signed up 2 coffee shops, let's say, that were within 5 miles of each other, Well, they're generating their own list of customers to send out their own deals and their own specials to, right? These are people who go in on a decently regular basis, and this is a way to re-engage them and get more revenue out of those existing customers. And so, yeah, I typically choose 10 different business types to go after, but it's not necessary. Let's see. Catch feed. The catch feed will reveal possibly competitors' coupons to how do you reply to that objection. So, I mean, basically, it's like, you know, how Groupon works too. There are multiple personal trainer, multiple restaurant listings, things like that. The customer gets to choose which one they actually claim and redeem. So, I mean, in a way, it's kind of just whatever the customer wants to do. They can get whatever deals that they want to go after. So if I purchase, how am I marketing it at MobiCatch? And if so, does the whole world's coupons show up, or is it geared to be local? It's geared to be local, Debbie. So it'll be coupons that are within like a 10-mile radius. Hopefully that answered it. If you're a real estate agent, what type of QR code would be suitable? Robert, I would do a survey like I showed you guys for a real estate agent, asking them a little bit about what type of house they're looking for, etc. As MobiCatch. Yeah, Debbie, I mean, you can brand yourself however you want, essentially, but you can also brand yourself as MobiCatch because, you know, you're technically a white label reseller for this, right? You know, we gave you business cards and everything like that, so you can add authority to your brand. Let's see. So would the customers see the entire merchants list on your app when they first downloaded your app? Yep, they'll see all the merchants in the local area, yes. All right. Let's see. I think I answered most of the stuff. Yeah, Robert, you could do like MobiCatchToronto.com. Exactly. Yep, totally. Just the Android app, Debbie. The iPhone app is currently up and running. The Android app is a few weeks out. We're still getting that developed. All right. Guys, we are pushing about 2 hours here, so I think I answered most of the questions. And again, there'll be a replay, so for those of you that want to go back and check out the stuff that I went over, some of the questions, you know, I answered already earlier, so go through and check out the webinar training and see all that as well. And guys, we've already, like I said, there's about 100 spots open. About 20, you know, we've only got about 20 left at this point, and so if you want to jump in and you want to get involved in this and you want to have lifetime access to MobiCatch, go to squeeze.mobi/MobiCatch. I'll drop this in there one more time for you guys. Pick this up before all the spots are gone because, again, like I said, this is something we're going to be turning into a recurring monthly platform for us. We're going to be charging $197, $297, something like that per month to have access to this software. So you get everything that I just showed you for $497 one time. All right? Yep, under your own brand. All right, cool. Well, yeah, guys, listen, if you have other pressing questions, you know, we can, you know, I know that there's going to be a replay up and everything, and I'll, you know, maybe Gian and can see if there's any follow-up questions that are really pressing. But for the most part, I think we covered pretty much everything. So, yeah, I really appreciate you guys being here, guys. Make sure that you go to squeeze.mobi/MobiCatch, pick up the software. There's only a few spots left, and once they're gone for good, guys. So make sure you go pick those up. Anything else, John?
Hey, Jack. Cool. Yeah, thank you very much, Jack, for that insightful training session. It's it's wonderful. You get this powerful software there that really gets that engagement with the customers, for the local business client. So thank you very much, Jack. Appreciate your time here today. Yep. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Cool.
No problem. Thank you guys all for being here.
And yeah,
thank
Jack,
you for having me, guys. And look forward to those who jumped in.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Would like to know, support desk, your support desk link for anybody who
Yes,
has.
support at MobiCatch.com.
Cool.
Support at MobiCatch.com. Anybody who wants to drop
Yeah.
some questions in there or whatever, support at MobiCatch.com. And again, guys, thanks so much for being here. Thanks for spending a couple hours with me and letting me, train you and show you this awesome new tool. I hope you guys dug it, and super excited for those of you that jumped in. Look forward to seeing you inside the Facebook group.
Cool. Thank you very much, Jack. Really appreciate your time, and also for the whole Squeeze Movie community. Thank you for coming out here today. Anyway, if you do have any questions, guys, just well, let me know. I'll still be here for a bit. For time, I'll take over for a while here from Jack. I'll give him some rest. He's been like here for a couple of hours already talking to all of us. So I'll give him a bit of rest. And yeah, so thanks, Jack. I'll take care of it from here, and I'll
All
answer
right,
some
thank you, guys.
questions. Cool. Cool. So, all right, guys. So any of you have any more questions, guys? Also, who's on the fence, who's thinking about it, just let me know. If you're on the fence, if you are, just really thinking about it, don't be shy about it. Just give me a question mark in the chat box, and we'll tend to your needs, to whatever it is that what it is that you're looking for. What do you think will make it for you, to make you get this MobiCatch system? And it's very powerful. It's very simple, and you really don't need a lot of really no technical expertise required when you're doing this whole MobiCatch. When you do the whole MobiCatch system. So just let me know if you have any more questions, guys. And thank you very much for coming out here today. And I do hope you did learn a whole lot today at this, particular webinar, that you learned a whole lot, how to close clients, how to really prospect clients, Jack's way, if you may. He uses Facebook, and then to get those clients, and that's something new when it comes to prospecting clients. All right, so thank you very much again, guys. Thank you very much, Jack. And yeah, if you have any questions, guys, if you have any feedback at all, just let me know. Let us know in the chat box what you guys think. All right, any more questions? So I'll be staying here for maybe 5 minutes. And Mark, well, there is a Facebook group, a MobiCatch Facebook group, so you could, and Jack will be there. Mike, our time will be there too, going to be answering all your questions. So it's all going to be there in that exclusive Facebook group. And then, of course, if you have other really support issues, pressing issues, then you could hit them up at their support desk at support@mobicatch.com. But then, of course, a Facebook group is always available for those who get MobiCatch. And Debbie, can you ultimately integrate other things like event notifications or local specials? Well, I think for like local specials, you can do that. You could send out the catch feed again. You could send out you could send out local specials there on there using the catch feed. You can definitely do that. Well, I'm not really sure about event notifications, but yeah, I think you could send out those catch feeds again. You could use those as coupons. You could use those as notifications. You could use those as basically any type of message that you want, which the customer will ultimately get. For with respect to if you are the local business client, you can absolutely do that with the catch feed. I think it's a system. No, it's a system where you could just tell it what you want to tell it. Like if you want to notify about something, you can type it in there and send it out to the list. All right. If you have a local special, if you have a coupon, an offer for that particular time, then you could just send it out right there as well. So yeah, you can absolutely do that, Debbie. All right. So I hope I answered your question, Debbie. Just let me know if you have more clarifications on that one. All right. So who else is thinking about it, guys? Any more questions from you guys so we can help you out and answer them for you? So let me know. All right. All right. And, if there is no more questions, yeah, we'll wrap it up. And, if there's no more questions, guys, I'm gonna give you 1 minute for, last minute questions. If there's none, then we'll wrap up the call. Thank you very much for coming out here today. Thank you again, Jack and Mike, for being out here and, presenting this opportunity to the Squeeze Mobi community. Yes, Debbie, we will send over that replay link to you. So we'll send that over. Hey, Jean and Abigail, can you, give Debbie the link to our YouTube page so she can check that out while we, render this replay, this video, and then we'll post it there on YouTube. Or you can hit us up on our support desk, Debbie, and we will give you the replay as soon as it's available. So, just give us a couple of hours, about an hour or so. We'll process that one and we'll send that to you. All right? How does that sound? All right. So if there's nothing else, I think we can wrap up the call. So thank you again, guys. Thank you very much for coming out here today. Cool. Absolutely, Debbie. We will. We will. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So thank you very much, guys. And have a nice day. So take care, everybody. All right. Have a nice day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. I'm going to see you guys next time.